My name is Monty, and you know me as the fashion director on Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta.
Monty's mom won't even let me see him. So I've asked my producer, Dominic, to greet him.
Hi, Monty. I'm Dominic.
Hi there, Monty.
So Monty, I can't see you yet. So this is very different for me because your mom passed?
Yes?
Okay, she told me that you're wearing something very special of hers. And she told me that you would be very upset if I didn't talk about whatever you were wearing. So this is why I cannot look at you yet.
I'm keeping my back to you so you
Yeah,
can't
keep
see
your back to me. Yeah, now, her name wasn't Rose, is that correct? Because my symbol for Rose is yellow roses, so...
Her name is Rose.
Oh, her name was Rose?
Yes.
Oh. So you are wearing something of your mom's, so you have it?
I have it.
And she wants to thank you for making sure that you brought it today.
Yep.
Because I saw you, like, really trying to find it. Dying to see what you're wearing. Monty, turn around! So it's a gold rose.
I'd put it in a bag, drawstring it, but I usually put it somewhere else. So I'm like, okay, what do I do with it?
So you were looking for it this morning. What your mom did was she immediately gave you the gift in saying to you, look, it's going to be okay.
Coming here, thinking that I could connect with Mom again, I was very nervous because of the unknown, I guess. I had goosebumps. That is so my mother setting things up. I mean, it's just who she was.
So there's gonna be nothing routine about your experience today. She has already prepared me that it's gonna be very different. So she is dressed to the nines right now.
Always.
Beautifully dressed, and I feel she's like, she's fixing her hair. Did people always say that you were Mommy's favorite? She goes, Theresa.
We said it at the funeral.
And there was something about, oh, what's with the picture?
It was funny. She kept a picture of me and my three sisters. It was a 5x7. But she goes and gets a picture of me in an 8x10.
And puts
So my sisters, they go, we already knew it, but there you go.
There's the validation.
Yeah, right.
That Monty is the favorite.
Yeah, right. My three sisters are lovely women, but they're not the favorite. So there you go. Our mother was talented, funny, witty. She was very strict. I mean, she was a drill sergeant. We used to say, boy, you missed your calling, you should have been. I mean, stand up straight, chew with your mouth closed, say thank you. Let ladies in the door first. She gave us the values we have through hard work and determination. I mean, she was a character builder.
Your mom makes me feel like she never, ever wanted you to stop living because she was sick. Because I felt we kind of knew something was happening. But I couldn't be there.
I was out of the country.
She says, and the way that he beats himself up.
I had this trip. I couldn't back out of it. And I knew Mom wouldn't want me to. I called her neurologist and asked for him to put in an order for hospice care. I sat with her and I said, look, Mom, I'm leaving. It's Thursday, but I'm coming back Saturday. And you better be right here when I get back. She goes, okay. Every day I called, morning to night, they would tell me, you know, we're normal, Monty, she's good. That was her last night.
She said, I passed peacefully in my sleep. She made me feel as if you were there. So I'm going to say this to you. As your mom's soul left the physical world and she departed, you kind of felt that. She says, I hugged you and kissed you and said goodbye.
She came to me that morning. She got in the car and drove off. She kissed me, told me she loved me.
Could she not drive in the end?
No.
Because she goes, I had to drive out, she goes, because I love to drive and I couldn't drive.
It's
Can you
so
believe they
true.
wouldn't let me? Because I go,
We had to take the car away.
So that's why she came to you and drove off, so you could see that she was healed and her way of saying, I left the physical world on my terms.
Oh my God.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you? It's
so nice meeting
So
you.
nice to meet you.
Okay,
Stop,
I know.
hugs.
Handshake crap, sorry.
I know, right now I'm a hugger.
My name is Kate Flannery, and I'm best known as the drunk from The Office. I started my career in Chicago. I did a show called The Real Life Brady Bunch that ended up taking me all over the country, which was amazing. So I was really lucky. I feel like I just took a long time to get the right job. So I literally was waiting tables up and through the first season of The Office.
I want you to believe and know that there truly is more to life than just here in the physical world, but more importantly, that your loved ones are with you. I want you to know that all those little things that remind you of someone, that is your loved one's soul getting your attention to let you know that they are with you at these exact moments. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the mom that's departed. Is that your mom? Mm-hmm. And your mom is so incredibly proud of you. And it's almost like she brags, like oh, come see Kate's here, like come. Like, and it's almost like she's so excited and very attentive to you.
She was excited for my success, and because it was later. I'm a late bloomer. I think for a long time my family's like, you might want to think about doing something else. So when it did work, she was very excited.
So that explains her.
Yeah.
Was there or is there a separation within the family? Sometimes separation could just be geographical.
Well, I live 3,000 miles away from everybody.
Oh, so.
Yeah, I'm far.
And is there an old family book or heirloom or something that you have that you look through? I don't know if it was your mom's, and then like I saw like her little handwriting in it, but then I felt like I treasured it.
It's funny, I was just going through an address book that it was all her handwriting, and I didn't expect to be emotional from it, but being an actress and struggling, I had moved so many times, so I would see her write my number back before cell phones, when I had a million numbers.
How amazing is that?
Yeah.
Validating that her soul was present for that, supporting you full-heartedly.
I had more numbers than any of my siblings because I moved so many times as a struggling actor. This was before the cell phones, so I must have had 24 numbers for the 3 months I was at this apartment in New York or sleeping on couches. It's been a very long road, and here's a little map that she wrote out, and it's still there. My mom was hard on me because I wanted to be an actress at a very young age, and she was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I had to say, the older I get, the more grateful I am for her, because I think a lot of kids that get to act at a young age, it kind of messes up their adulthood. I don't think she was overprotective. I think she was appropriately protected. And I feel like my mom really made sure that we had a sense of independence that was safe and, and just, the space to figure it out.
Did you do some type of tribute to your mom at her wake or funeral?
Yeah.
Usually my symbol for that is when they salute you and they stand you at a podium. But your mom showed me the moment when Cher stood up and spoke at Sonny's funeral and said, this is the most important thing that I will ever do in my life. That is what your mom showed me. I don't know how you can connect with that.
I sang at her graveside and everybody joined an old Frank Sinatra song.
So know your mom says, I want to thank you for the most amazing and beautiful tribute.
So sweet. My mom passed away 7 years ago from emphysema. And I remember booking my comedy act a couple months before she died in Philadelphia, and she just wasn't feeling good. And we got in an argument, and she ended up not going to the show that night. And I was so upset. But I realized, now, if you have emphysema, it's literally like an elephant on your chest. Not easy, but it means the world. That my mother acknowledged my song for her. My mom had a bum deal being sick for so long, and I just felt like I just wanted 2 minutes to just make her know that she deserved so much better than that last 13 years.